A coach's job extends far beyond the football field, and a coach's wins are seen way after the game ends. Diamante Johnson's life is a result of good coaching.
I grew up, a single mom and everything. Most of the time I was living with my grandmother, my godmother, and other family members. So, I was moving around. My mom was 14 years old and she gave birth to me.
Facing adversity early helped him see lessons in the losses.
We had just finished playing Cotton Valley. I was ninth grade, my freshman year. Young Darius Johnson, a lot of our key players was hurt. I had won the game over there in the Cotton Valley tournament that we used to have all the time. And, made it home, very excited, happy. And, I got off the bus to find out, my mom was going to prison for 2 years, so I was 14, 15 years old at this time, man. It felt like the world was falling down on me. It felt like everything was going wrong. So, I had to step in to become a true leader. It's hard to go down south to see my mom, not being able to come home with us and stuff, to see my siblings cry just about every time we went.
Instead of quitting or complaining, he's just kept on working. In high school, he began to see the benefits of his relentless pursuit of his goal.
I made it my mission to do something very successful in life and to make sure I'll be a positive impact for my town and, for my siblings and every young kid that's coming up in the same type of environment that I grew up in.
He was a standout athlete at plain dealing on the basketball court and football field. He's the former athlete of the week.
I like to thank God for being a big part of my life. I like to thank my family, Coach Brian, for not just being a coach of my life, but like a father figure in my life. And I like to thank my grandmother and my mom for staying on my behind.
You see, adversity becomes a familiar opponent to those who are prepared for it.
So I walked on to Grambling out of Plain Dealing High School, and I walked on there. I didn't play my first 2 years. That's what everyone don't understand. I didn't play my first 2 years of college football. I wanted to leave. I wanted to go to junior college and take that route. I called my pops, Coach Brian, and I'll never forget what he told me. He told me exact words. He said, "You faced and went through far worse growing up in life than this situation that just happened." He said, "If you can't handle this situation and you sitting out another year and working hard and putting in 20,000 hours of work, I don't know what to tell you." And he hung the phone up.
We work hard. We're like a family, small town. I grew up Plain Dealing High, graduate myself, and it's tough.
Nothing is free. You have to keep working through. You have to work through the good. You have to work through the bad, the ups and downs. But no one has an excuse for a person that quits. And so we just have to continue to fight, and Diamante has been that fighter.
I went into a straight beast mode. I was training every single day. I had went to my academic advisor and told her I need the same schedule that every athlete on the football team had if I can be at football practice. I was already out there, sitting out there on the sidelines, watching them practice, studying, paying attention to the schemes and everything, the signals. I knew all the signals leading up into when I came to the program. I wanted it that bad. And I wanted to prove to everyone that I am the greatest, and I'm one of the best. Coach Gray, one time, I'll never forget, he was like, "Man," I used to ask him, "Who is this little crazy kid?" Because I used to sneak in the meetings. 2015 came about. I walked on, like I said, and from there, the era of Diamante Johnson started. I walked on, Coach Mickey Joseph down at LSU, the receivers coach, gave me my first opportunity to get on the field. Coach Mickey "Who is this kid?" And Coach Fowler "That's the Johnson kid, Coach, walk on." He was "Well, he kicking, they blink, bleep, bleep."
That's my grandson, hey!
I didn't get discouraged. I kept working. I just kept working, Coach. 10/24/2015, the football is right there. That's my very first career interception. And, we won the national championship that year. It was amazing. Then coming in 2017 year, it was turn up time. It was time to go. It was time to go then. And at one point I was number 2 in the country in interceptions. I finished at number 8 in the country. I made first team All-American, first team All-SWAC, Black College Player of the Year watch list, first team All-Louisiana. Any accolades you can think of, I received. But saying that all comes from, just keeping your head down and working hard, man, and keeping God first with everything you do.
Now he's in the shoes to lead.
I wanted to be a coach. I wanted to be a teacher of the game.
Where you face challenges, and then all these kids in our school district naturally face challenges. And I think he's going to be able to relate to them. He's going to be able to, things that he's drawn from in his life, and be able to direct them. And not just Diamante, but it's the guys he's surrounded himself with Coach Wright and Coach Miller and Coach Hudson. And you're coming home from your daughter's house on a Friday night at 9:30 and you see the lights on the field, and you say, well, let me go check this out. And they're out there running drills and passing the ball and making, Mr. Hart, come shoot the videos. We running tempo offense, and I'm like, do what? It's just the culture. You know, when you love kids and they know they love you, they're gonna do whatever they can for you. And it's just the beginning. When school starts, I can't imagine what's just gonna take place.
Just to see him make it, I saw the struggles. I saw him wait 2 years on Grambling to actually get a chance to participate. I saw him go through the special teams. Saw a lot of things, but he kept persevering through, and I'm just so proud.
He used to always say, faith without work is dead. And he would just always talk about the meaning of loving each other and loving everyone. So basically a servant leader, you know, and that's what he was. He is. He's a servant leader in life, you know. He puts everyone before himself. Like everything I'm doing now, I watched him do. Take kids to school, pick kids up for basketball practice, take them home. After basketball games, we get back 12 at nighttime, he still drives them home. You know, do the laundry. All those things a servant leader is going to do.
And it's not Bossier, but it's at all our schools. We have to get away from so much skill training and get back to people training. And if we get back to people training, we'll have a better society out here right now. And I think we're missing the mark. It's all about the game, but if we don't prepare them for the game of life, after they graduate, you've lost. So we want to make sure they're successful young men when they leave us.
Respect your parents, respect people around the community, all right? Hey guys, we're finna change the culture around here, man. I know y'all feel it. I can tell. Hey, we're gonna change the culture, man. We're gonna open a lot of eyes this year. Like, I'm letting you guys know that now. But in order for us to do that, it's gonna take all y'all loving each other and being as one.
His grandma raised him right, his mama raised him right, Coach Brian raised him right. They all raised him to be the guy he is today, man. I promise you. The Aircats, oh yeah, they gonna be ready, man.